What's up, guys? So I'm just going to show you a real quick little what the hell is going on with this buggy. This is what we have. It's all torn apart. We got some metal that we have to take out, clean all that out in the tube. This is all fucked up. We also have the lugs. These got to be cleaned up because this is just, it's too much. There's also these guys. I have to look them up and get some new ones. So all of this progress will be in this video. I'm learning the names of all this stuff, but I also have to find these guys online somewhere, and these have to go right here. Like they go in like this right here. I'm gonna end up taking off the other half, and I'm gonna do that with you guys. As for the tie rods, these are the old ones. I have to order new, and I have to measure them and all kinds of lovely shit. So that's how that is. I have to order more, so that'll be in this video as well. I thought I would just update you about what the hell's going on, because these are clearly messed up. As I get this here all leveled out, the tie rods, brand new tie rods fit in and everything right up in there, then we'll be able to do all the fabrication, notch it, do it right. But in due time, I got shit to order for you guys to see. By the way, this here is a 1967 Volkswagen Buggy. It's a 1500, and all I'm doing is basically redoing all the main parts and then just tuning it up. I also received a lot of things. Well, a fuel blocker from a buddy of mine, which I couldn't get on Amazon. We're going to delete the original fuel pump, put an electric pump on there, bypass all this stuff. Might get a distributor and all kinds of stuff. You guys will see later in the video. A little under the weather lately. We have some blaster. We also have a pad to clean all the metal with. Excuse you. We also have some sandpaper, really light and really used, because I want to leave as much metal on as I can, but also make it soft at the same time. So these here are the beauties that I'm cleaning up today. Alright. They just gotta get freshened up really bad. Let's give her a nice new look. Just clean it up really bad. This one right here, we're gonna end up cleaning it. Probably should take a wire brush to this, but it's alright. Look how fast this melts off. It's gonna be my buggy. See that? So, just restoring it. Got it from a friend who moved out of state, and him and his family decided, hey, we want to give this thing to you, and I've been restoring it ever since. It's been about a year. So it's 1500. It's in very rough condition. So if you don't know how to restore old vehicles, this is why I got this, is to post it on here, share my story, and post things that everybody else wants to know, because not a lot of people are either willing to learn or willing to teach. So that's why the internet is here. I don't know all the names for everything. I'm only human. I'm on a budget, and I'm restoring this buggy. So the whole front end is getting redone. I already took apart all the set screws. These here are the set screws. I already have to purchase new rubbers for them. 2 on this right here. I have one in my hand. The other one's gotta go right here. I try to clean them up as best as I can. This is all rust, just caked on rust. So we're just gonna roll with it and put some grease on them. Got some new ones from Amazon, and they should be here next week. When this thing gets put back together, these set screws, when it goes back into this bar right here with this rusty ass thing, which I'm gonna end up pulling out and doing a bunch of stuff with it. Anyways, whenever this thing here gets pushed in, these 2 bars will go push back into here about quite a bit. These set screws will go into here,
and then you take an Allen wrench and you torque it down, or you tighten it down. And I'm gonna look up if there's any Torx on there or not. I don't know if there is, but I got some new ones because one is missing, and that's not a good thing. I'm also gonna get some nipples for these, some grease nipples, because these are just toast, and I don't think that they're working in there anymore. You gotta remind yourself that these here is full of rust. It's probably been sitting for a couple of years, maybe even 10, maybe even 20. Who the f knows? I do have to get a master cylinder for this because the one that is on here is actually rusted out and it doesn't work anymore, and there's just a lot of stuff missing on it. So I do have to get that in order for the brakes and the gas pedals to work. The pedals and all the buttons are right there. I'm going to move that forward a little bit, remove this cage. I am going to do a sandblast on this buggy. Sandblasting just removes like old paint, old rust. That was not even working. There we go. There we go. Now she's got some shit in there. Let's see where she's at. Nope, she's fucked. We're just gonna have to deal with what we got. It's better to just use the blue marine grease. 1, it greases better. 2, it doesn't smell in the future. And 3, it just applies better. I like using the blue marine grease because it keeps it nice and moist, in my opinion. Others may have different. Keep it like this. Just gonna round her up. Oh. Maybe I put too much grease on this. I think like 2 drops would have been alright. Oh well, we'll make it work. I'm taking this slip screw out, 5/16. I'm gonna take that shit out. We're gonna leave these nuts and bolts in here. They're already loose. I'm gonna try to end up taking this here out, cleaning them up. Gotta clean this whole front end out. Take it out with the sledge. Fun stuff. Alright, so here's a quick update for you guys. Got this all leveled out. I took off both of these arms, sanded them down, sanded as far as I could go in here, and the little bars that you guys saw, I'll insert clips here, but the little bars that you guys seen, I took a carb cleaner and I cleaned out what the was inside. Got all that rust and the dirt off as much as I could blow off. The other side as well. I just hammered these bitches in. I got some new nipples right here, and I put them in here because they were just painted over and they needed new ones anyways. So I ended up going to O'Reilly's to get some new ones of those. This here took me all day just to balance out. The new set screws in, they came in the mail. I went to go get them, and then I tightened them down. With this fitting here, I put this in and I tightened it down as much as I could. That way it locks in with this square. This here is part of the front end and also part of the steering, and it all depends on how much you lock this bolt. The top bolt as well, which 1/2 inch ratchet, and it's gonna be 3/4 inch socket, and you see how loose this bitch is. Like, come on. That is not going so well. But this locks it in place. This nut right here. Just like that. And also this right here.